Hey my friends, welcome to Faith-Led Healing. I am your host Tammy Trayer, and today is episode number 21. You can find the podcast and the show notes by going to faithledhealing.com/podcast-21. So we are continuing on our Toxicity series, and this week we are on the toxins that come from the products we are putting on our body. So our hair care products, our aftershave, our colognes, our perfumes, our makeup, our suntan lotion. Whatever you're putting on your body, we need to really evaluate. And again, the series is not meant to scare you, but it is certainly meant to open your eyes and so that you're educated and you're starting to really hone in on the things that you can do in your life and in your family to make small adjustments that are going to make huge results and effects in your life, in your health, and your future, really. So let's just go through, and we're going to start from head to toe, and we're going to kind of work through some of this. And my resource page is being updated. We will have a lot of new things for you to help you on this journey. The other thing that you can do is join our community. Our community is growing, and we have a brand new platform coming and endless amounts of information for you on this topic and so many more. So you can do that by going to faithledhealing.com/community. I want to encourage you also to join my newsletter, faithledhealing.com/newsletter. With our current events and the internet fluctuating and social media going up and down, I want to really have the opportunity to stay connected with you guys. So by being a part of my newsletter, I will send out a newsletter once a week, typically once every other week at the max. I am wanting to educate you both through my newsletter, through my blog, through our community, and through the podcast and YouTube. So there's a lot of resources available to you, but I'd love to stay connected. So those are some ways you can get connected with me, that we can have a constant form of communication when everything else fails. That's also the important part of our community. I don't like Facebook, and I will be the first one to tell you that, and I have pulled myself off of Facebook a long time ago. I don't enjoy using their communities there. I've been creating everything on my own, away from social media, so that if social media disappears, we can still stay connected. So please get involved. Please join us. There's a lot of resources available to you. While I'm discussing the resources that are available to you, I also want to mention that part of this toxicity series is learning your toxic load. And I want to put this out there a while we are in the midst of this series, so that you do realize that one of the services that I offer is a free toxicity assessment. And you can sign up for that on my calendar by simply going to faithledhealing.com/FLH Toxicity Assessment. So FLH Toxicity Assessment, that's Faith-Led Healing Toxicity Assessment, and you can get on my calendar. It's a free service. It enables me to analyze and evaluate where your body's at currently, and through this series and the different resources I have available to you, you will learn how to progressively here detoxify the body and get yourself to a healthier place. So that is available to you as a Faith-Led Healing podcast listener. So let's dive into shampoo. Just for example, shampoo on average has 15 chemicals, and you've got sodium lauryl sulfate, propylene glycol, and the side effects on these are neurological damage in the fetus, irritation, possible eye damage, and trust me, the buildup of these things in our system, in our hair, in our bodies over time just really takes its toll. So our shampoo and our conditioners are usually really polluted. Hairspray typically has 11 chemicals, and your concerns are going to be allergies, hormone disruptions, irritation to the eyes, nose, and throat, changes to cell structure. It's really important to realize the extreme effects of these things. Aerosols are really dangerous, and on the sheet that you're going to receive in the toxin guide, you will see the most worrisome chemicals listed. So you can look at the products that you're using to see if these chemicals are in there, and you can start making adjustments. Deodorants have 32 chemicals. A lot of times aluminum, zirconium is in there, and that is giving you high aluminum in the body because it absorbs into our bloodstream from the skin. So side effects are organ irritation, hormone disruption, and of course you've got effects of the brain with the aluminum. Your eyeshadows have 26 chemicals in them. And the possible side effects on those, it's linked to cancer, it's linked to infertility, hormonal disruptions, and damage to the body's organs. These aren't light symptoms. These aren't light effects to the body. These are really heavy duty. What we put on our skin goes right through our pores into our bloodstream. So topical application of things is where we are going to be getting the greatest effects from the products that we're using. Blush has 16 chemicals, and the side effects are rash, irritation, hormone disruption. If you're catching the pattern here, all the hormone disruption and the infertility, we are seeing such a huge struggle in our country with women being unable to get pregnant. We're seeing a lot of women that can't carry babies full term or having miscarriages early on. It's really sad. And what we are utilizing on our bodies, in our homes, is causing a lot of this. So learning this and replacing these products with cleaner products and then detoxifying the body, you can overcome these things. We need to get rid of this toxic load. But if you detox and you don't get rid of the culprit, you're not serving yourself. So that's why I'm educating on this. Lipstick, 33 different chemicals. The side effects are allergies, and it's linked to cancer. Foundation is 24, and it disrupts the immune system, allergies linked to cancer. You have nail varnish or your nail polish, 31 chemicals. It's linked to hormone disruption, fertility issues, linked to cancer, and problems in developing babies. These are heavy duty. It's not mentioned on this sheet either, but for all the women that are doing the different hair treatments, perms, coloring of the hair, all of those products are extremely toxic and do affect both the mom and the fetus. So things to be really, really aware of and start making changes. There are healthy products out there that you can utilize to accomplish the same thing, but it's being aware of those things. Perfume is our biggest culprit. 250 chemicals in perfume. Hence why I am making my own perfumes and my candles, my soaps, everything, to avoid all this chemical overload. But side effects, sperm damage linked to cancer, organ irritants, hormone disruption. Your fake tans have up to 22 chemicals, and rashes, irritation, hormonal disruption. Body lotions, 32. Side effects, rash, irritation, hormone disruption. So you can see the pattern that's forming here, and this is all just things that we are putting on topically. Now you've got to consider you've got toothpaste in there with fluoride and other chemicals that are causing issues in the body as well. There are some really great natural toothpaste out there. There are some really great deodorants out there. I will gladly be sharing and will be sharing in my resource page the items I use, the companies that I value. And again, anything that I am referencing for you is something that I utilize myself. I also have recipes to make your own deodorant, and they work well. So there's a lot of different things we can do to clean up the toxic load. The other thing is that you're going to find another page in the toxin guide that actually breaks down the different toxins and the different things that it causes, the different names they're under, and what to look for. So there's 2 really valuable sheets within the toxin guide that are going to really guide you when it comes to your personal care products. EWG.org is a fantastic organization that is out there verifying and evaluating the products that are available on the market and scoring them. So you can take the products that you're using if you're uncertain and go there and search on their website and find out where your products are rated. It's a really great site. You can also search by topic, say it's toothpaste, and it'll give you the list of toothpaste that they have evaluated and show you the scores so that you can see what your better choices are. But I want to encourage you to check out our resource page too, faithledhealing.com/resources, and you will be able to access the links that we have available in there, and that will be constantly being updated because I'm constantly adding things to that. There's so many different things that, we need to be aware of with supplements. Here's another thing. The supplements that we're taking, it's really important that the products you're taking are organic and non-GMO, that they are third-party tested, and that that you're taking something clean. Because if you're taking something to heal the body or to aid your body in some way, and it's not clean and it's full of chemicals and pesticides, you're just compounding your issues. So there are specific companies that I am actually seeking out to enable Faith-Led Healing to offer you discounts on the top of the line supplements. I've got quite a few already in the works and that I'm working with, and I have a whole lot more that I am in the process of joining forces with to offer this to you, because healing can be expensive and it can be a long process. So with that being said, I want to make your life as easy as I can, to make it as cost effective as I can, and I want to extend as much of that to you as I can. On my own journey, I know how costly it was. It caused us to have to sell our first homestead that we built from the ground up and lived on for 10 years. We had to sell it because we were on a slippery slope with medical debt, and we had to sell and rebuild our homestead from the ground up a second time. So I understand. I fully understand. I know what it's like to not have pennies to rub together and need things for your healing. A lot of the things that I'm going to be offering you in this Toxicity series as well is some of the things that we can do for our own self-care that doesn't cost any money. So it's a matter of our efforts. The same with making our own products, making our own soaps and deodorants, and even our own chapsticks and lipsticks. I've made them all, and I want to teach you guys how to do those things too. It's not complicated. It's not hard. It takes a little bit of time, but it's very rewarding. It's a lot of fun. It's enjoyable because you get a lot of experimentation in there, in mixing your blends and making things to your liking. So there's going to be a lot of resources here for you to do things on your own and to not have to break the bank in order to accomplish these things. So please know that is heavy on my heart when it comes to aiding and guiding my audience. We don't, like I've said, there's so many things that we can do on a shoestring budget, and I'm going to guide you in that arena. The other form that you're going to find on the handout is guiding you through the different things to avoid and the means of replacing them. If you have children or babies, the same is true of the different baby products. Sad but true, there are many that are incredibly unsafe. Same with diapers and the chemicals used in making things. There are companies that are making good chemical-free products. So We're going to guide you there. We're going to show you. And I'm going to, part of this series too, I know many of you travel or you vacation and you struggle because of your home. Like for me, my home is very clean. But when I travel, there's a lot of toxicity that I come in contact with. How do we avoid that? I will share that too. There's going to be so many things that are going to be provided for you to make decisions for yourself and your family. But as far as all the makeup and the oral care, the moisturizers, all of those things, the hair care, the laundry, you will know exactly what you're looking for through these toxin guides, because it has all of the different chemicals and the different products that are used that are toxic on the body. I could sit here and read them all to you, but most of them I can't even pronounce, nor can you. But knowing that they are toxic, knowing that these are the things that you need to avoid is extremely important. And that is why I'm doing this, because we need to really have something in front of us that we can refer to and make sure that we are offering our family the best things. So I am going to leave things on that note today. And this was the basically anything that you're putting on your body, whether it's lotions, whether it's makeup, whether it's shaving cream. This doesn't exclude the men. The men are included in this too, and our children. Super, super important to know these things. And when you have this knowledge, you can then make those changes. And I encourage you to not take this lightly, because the toxins and the toxic load that we are getting, a majority of them comes from the personal care products that we are utilizing. So next week, we are going to talk about the cleaning products that we use in our house and how to make adjustments and things to be aware of. And then we are going to just continue to progress. But again, you have three things I want to point out today. You can get the toxin guide as a free handout by going to faithledhealing.com/toxin guide. And I would love for you to join my community. If this has been helping you and you're gleaning information, my community is going to even be a better resource, and you'll get to meet other like-minded people just like you, which is a huge benefit, because in today's day and age, it's often hard to find those like-minded people, maybe in our direct environments. But I want to offer a really clean haven and a place for people to come and commune and fellowship and get to know one another and feel like you found your people. So you can do that by going to faithledhealing.com/community, and be sure to sign up for my newsletter, faithledhealing.com/newsletter. And when you do, you will receive a mini Breathwork MP3 that you can utilize to help calm and remove anxiety from your day-to-day. So I'm really grateful that you've taken the time to join me today. I hope this was helpful for you. If it has been helpful, I would really appreciate it if you'd get on to whatever podcast app you're listening to and leave a review. The more reviews I have, the more people I can reach, just like you. I really want to get my message out there, and I really want to help as many people as I can to be healthy and to be able to take their health and their life into their own hands. So have a fabulous rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you guys next week. Take care, and God bless.